Unfortunate news, as it sounds like Niklas Süle is leaving Bayern in the summer. Let's get right into it. Welcome to Talking Bayern, the one-stop shop for Bayern Munich content on YouTube. Very sad news this morning, as it sounds like Bayern has announced they will no longer be able to re-sign Niklas Süle. It sounds like the player has no interest in extending in Munich and will leave in the summer. Obviously, this is really unfortunate news. I mean, a lot of fans really like Süle. He's obviously a great defender for us, and he can play center back and right back. He's very sound at both positions. So this is obviously a major hit to our defensive core and will unstabilize our defense if we can't find a suitable replacement. I know there are a lot of suitable replacements. Rudiger, Schlotterbeck, or De Ligt are some of the few names. I have another video on that if you want to check that out. But I think there are a few factors here. I know he wanted to play in the Premier League. I know there were leaked WhatsApp messages of him saying he wanted to play in England during his time at Bayern. So that was a bit of a salt in the mouth. A lot of fans didn't like seeing those messages, myself included. So it wasn't really a surprise that he wanted to leave Bayern. And as the months went by, especially this year, it seemed like more and more it was going to become inevitable that Süle was leaving. There was also rumors of other teammates treating him rudely and borderline bullying him, from what I've heard. Obviously, very, very rumored. I don't know if this is legitimate, but if true, that's awful to hear. Not bullying him, but just kind of like poking fun at him. And if he's not taking that the right way, he probably doesn't feel very great and feel like it's a good family setting for him at Munich. But I feel a bit bad for the way he was treated. Even regardless if that's true or not, it just didn't feel like Bayern showed him the treatment he deserved for a player of his quality, and we'll miss him on the pitch. He's very, very good, as I said. Definitely one of our best defenders, and I don't think we really showed that to him off the pitch. He joined Bayern in 2017, so we had a few great years with him. Obviously, some of the best years in Bayern's history. He played an important role in some of our greatest successes, including the treble or the sextuple. So obviously, major important part in our last few years, and I want to thank him for all he's given to this club. Obviously, it's not 100% sure he's leaving, but they've said he's leaving, so he might as well, been already gone. Obviously, he's going to stay out to the rest of the summer, but he's currently valued at about 35 million euros and is only still 26 years old, entering his prime for a defender. So some club will be more than happy to scoop him up for free. I'm sure he will end up at a Premier League team for next season and succeed. There's no doubt in my mind that he is a great defender and will succeed wherever he goes. Obviously, very good defensive talent and strong physicality, massive height, and obviously great dribbling for a player of his size. I'm gonna miss those moments where he did a spin around on some people and make some people move. So that's definitely one thing we miss about him. I really, I'm probably more hurt about Süle leaving than Alaba. I know Alaba was here for much longer and he was an academy player, but still, I don't know. I think Niklas Süle was just a great player for this club. I know we didn't play him every game in our starting lineup, but I think he just played a super important role for us, center back and right back. I know there's not many players like that, and we are going to sorely miss him, I think. With Süle leaving, I'm sure this means there will be a swirl of rumors coming in the next few weeks or months of players we're interested in signing in the coming months. I know like De Ligt, Rudiger, those rumors are going to really start to get going, because I know we want to prioritize extending Süle before looking elsewhere. I know they said that many times, but clearly the time to look for alternatives is now. He's leaving, so we have to make quick action and get a replacement. I think if we could sign Rudiger and somebody else, if we get like De Ligt and Ginter, or just two players, I think would really solid. I think having two defenders would be great. If not, it's hard because I don't know how many players are going to want to stay, but it's hard to think of two players that want to stay and be happy, and it's not going to affect Hernandez's playtime or Upamecano's playtime. So there's some tough decisions to make. Obviously, I think there's definitely some players on Bayern's radar that we want. If they're going to be happy at Bayern, or whether we're giving them what they want, is a whole another question. But hopefully we kind of find a solid replacement for a good price. However, there are no certainties. So let me know what you think of Niklas Süle leaving. Where do you think he'll end up next season? And what's your best memory of him at Bayern? Hopefully, his best memory at Bayern hasn't happened yet. Hopefully, he's an important part of a Champions League run this season. But let me know what you think in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, Mia Samia.